whenever a storm's moving away like that, it normally gets smaller because the swell's going the wrong way, but flipped it on us today and we are scoring. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. All right, I'm gonna change. Well, welcome back everyone. We got a serious storm. We were eating dinner with the family and the wind just started gusting 45, 50 miles an hour. There's, you know, leaves and stuff blowing all over the car. I get it, that's not really that big a deal. And honestly, just the way the debris is flying around, it's like very reminiscent of like when a tropical storm or something's hitting. Because normally we don't get hard winds like this time of year. Normally when we get stiff winds like this, it's in September when there's a hurricane, or it's in the winter when everything's dead, so there's no leaves. So it's kind of weird to see it like that. Anyway, waves are supposed to be good tomorrow. We'll see how good it is since it's going offshore like now. But my son and I, say hi, bud.
Hi.
Are gonna go give the ocean a look. Let's go see what the surf looks like, huh?
Yeah.
What do you think, bud?
It looks very a little bit out of control, but a little good.
Should I be out there?
No.
No? Why? Because it's blowing 40?
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that it gusted to almost 60 a minute ago down in Hatteras?
60?
60 miles an hour.
What? That's as fast as a tiger. The way the wind is right now is what I was hoping to be doing at like 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. tonight, and then going more west. Even though the waves are big, the odds of much surviving through all this wind tonight are low, but I'm optimistic. Even if it's only shoulder to head high, it's gonna be really, really good shape because it's supposed to be perfect wind tomorrow. So I'm not gonna sit here and be bummed on what I don't think is gonna happen tomorrow, but just wait and see. All right, I'm gonna go home, get settled in. My truck's already packed up. I'm ready to go for tomorrow, so see you guys in the morning. And now we wait. Trying to check lighthouse cam in the dark. There we go. Okay, it's not breaking on the outer bar, so it's not big. Could still be head high, foot overhead. Small-ish. Looks fun though, it's really pretty. Well, massive storm, blew 67 miles an hour last night. Took a great path, just was moving too fast. I mean, there's some fun looking waves, but man, I woke up and the buoy was 7.5 at 10. I was expecting like some overhead reeling tubes, and the shape's just kind of weird. We're just gonna go out and I mean, it looks fun. Like there's still like, it looks hard because it's real like all over the place, broken up, but it looks like if you get the right one, you can, like there's sick ones, it's just, it's always hard when it's not as good as you think it'll be. But either way, let's just hit it. Well, that session was hit or miss. Got a couple fun waves right when we got out, and then the tide got low and the wind stayed pretty north for a bit, and then it started blowing west, and I was like, man, I figured I needed to start making moves for a low tide sandbar with the west wind. I came in and Jeffrey's brother sent him a text from Rodanthe of a sick, well, 2 spitting A-frame barrels. So we bolted up here. We just came into Rodanthe now, and I'm pretty excited from what we saw. You know, it almost seems like as the wind has laid down, the swell is filling in more. It seems like maybe it's getting bigger. I don't know. Either way, I'm pretty freaking out about what we saw in that text. So we're almost there. About to find out if it's true.
Oh my gosh. What?
Wow.
Wow. Okay. Oh my god.
Dude, I would come good.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't expect it to go right.
There's some sick one. Lost for words. Just gonna go out.
I'll see you in a minute.
Well, in true fashion, the swell pulled a Houdini on us. We had that first session this morning and then bolted to Rodanthe, and it was pretty firing. And I got out of the water and I was coming back to Buxton. We're having a paddle out ceremony for this man Floyd, who passed away, who used to be here at the lighthouse hanging out all the time. And it's at 4, and so I was like gonna come down here anyway, and then we heard that it was firing, so I told Jeffrey I'd let him know how it is. And man, I got here and it was so clean right when I got here, and saw some sick ones, and he's on his way. He's about to be here in a minute. And unfortunately the wind has just come around southwest, but I'm gonna get out there and try and get a couple wall. Yeah, the tide's still right. I mean, Jesus, kind of maybe bummed we were in Rodanthe, but it was hard to say. I mean, the swell it started picking up as the day went on, which never happens whenever a storm's moving away like that. It normally gets smaller because the swell's going the wrong way, but flipped it on us today, and we are scoring. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. All right, I'm gonna change. Let's get it. Oh, what a whirlwind of a day. Where are we at? With all these cars? Look at all these cars, man. I went down to the lighthouse, got that session in. I got a couple nice ones before it shut down, and then we had the paddle out for Floyd, which was cool, and then we all came in, and Jeffrey received a couple texts from Patrick Duggan that was getting good. Bolted in the car, still in my suit. I think I've only been out of my suit like an hour and a half today. Toasted, absolutely toasted. Session 13.
Pretty much.
So, let's go. What a day. What are you shooting?
4K?
I'm like, am I going to talk to the camera and there's not going to be audio? Give you a monologue about the day and how much of a conundrum it was. I'm so delirious, man.
Oh my gosh.
I'm seriously gonna go look at my phone. I'm pretty sure I spent like less than 2 hours building my suit today. Oh my gosh. Glad I got my loose poncho for this little chilly, nippy change right now. I'm absolutely dead. I'm gonna stop at Waterman's Bar and Grill, get some dinner, do a little wrap up there. Although I think there's gonna be waves in the morning, so why even wrap up? Because we'll probably be surfing again, but we will. Well, just ate an incredible prime rib here at Waterman's Bar and Grill. What a way to finish off the day. My lens is dirty. Sorry I didn't wrap you all up in there. I ran into some friends, so I ate with them. That was cool. Now it's time to drive 30 minutes home. Should be there by 10, and then go to bed and wake up at 5 and drive up to try and get up here by 6:15 when it's getting light. So we'll just right now and then tomorrow morning.
Somehow I was just
like-
goofing around more than surfing.
One set every 40 minutes. Well, it is an absolutely gorgeous morning. I am exhausted. I've been watching the waves for like an hour and it's really, really pretty, but I think the tide's too high. We're gonna maybe try and find some breakfast and come back when the tide goes out. It's like wedging up and it's big enough. There's like the odd chest high set, but it's like just coming too close in and then closing out. So I think if it was lower and it'd wedge up and break, then we'd be good. But anyway, yesterday was incredible. I'm absolutely whooped. If I don't surf today, I don't even care. My body could probably use the break. By the end of the day yesterday, out of the whole daylight hours, I think I spent an hour and a half not in my wetsuit. I just was in it all morning, changed and grabbed food, and then got to the lighthouse and was in it from then until dark. It's always a good day. But yeah, let's see. I'm gonna go eat and come back and see what happens this morning. We are leaving. Remember when I said that I was gonna go eat and we were gonna come back? Well, while we were sitting there, right after I said that, the tide kind of fell out a little bit and you could tell it was getting shallow. We're like, all right, well maybe we'll see if some sets are coming. And honestly, it has just gotten smaller. So it's over, we're done. It's time to go home and edit and get tomorrow's video out. But what a swell, that was pretty awesome. Especially the fact that we woke up yesterday morning, I was surfing like waist to chest high, terrible little inside shore break waves, then ended up finding like 6 to 8 foot offshore tubes. Like, this place is hard to figure out. Even when you think you figure it out, you just never know. That's the beauty of this place. That's why I love it. Yeah, yesterday was just a good day. So now it is time to get home, get to editing. I gotta get a video out tomorrow, so today and tonight will be a long one. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. It's been a good run of waves. Happy to be back in the water and surfing each week. And yeah, not sure what we'll get into this coming week, but I'll see you then. For those of you who haven't been following along, be sure to hit subscribe, and the rest of you guys, see you next week.